Hello, hi. This is Suraj Shetty with Cisco Systems. I'm here on the NXTcomm trade show floor, and I'm joined here by Ray Mota, who's the Chief Strategy Officer for Synergy. Hey, Ray. So, what's going on the trade show floor here? What are the key takeaways?
Yeah, it's interesting. Is even though the traffic's slow, there's a lot of excitement around what I call rich media services like IPTV. And it seems that we've talked about IPTV for a while, but now for the first time in a long time, it's actually really getting deployed. And a lot of the service providers are realizing that they either need to do it in order to compete properly, but more importantly, extend and increase the average revenue per user. So it's interesting to see because it's a common theme across the board with all the service providers, and it's helping new converged services in order to migrate and reduce the cost and how to deploy IPTV properly. So that's the big thing that I'm seeing across the board.
So what do vendors like Cisco do?
Well, one of the things they need to do is to understand the pain points for some of the service providers, that they're in a dilemma from the standpoint that their average revenue per user is going down and their cost per bit or profit per bit is going down. So they need to educate some of these service providers on not just offering point solutions, but on overall solutions on rich media services, IPTV being one of them, and how that creates the stickiness for a lot of them to offer these customers and then be able to deploy more and more services. So offer more services and constantly increase the revenue per user. And Cisco needs to, in a lot of cases, handhold them or educate them on this business opportunity, because if not, it's going to be, once you own those eyeballs, it's very difficult to displace them.
So Synergy is very well known for market share, right? Has everything that needs to be done on market share done, or is there anything new coming up?
No, there's interesting. One of the other things is that we have this potential of an economic crunch going on in the U.S. and usually the U.S. has a domino effect on other regions. And one of the things that we found out historically, if you look at the numbers, is that two things tend to happen. Number one, advanced technology products tend to do well because people need more advanced technology products to accommodate for the loss of personnel. Number two, more outsourcing occurs in this industry, and therefore enterprises still need to do their job, be productive, but with less personnel. So managed services intends to increase. So what's happening across the board is that a lot of these enterprises now, it's not like it was 4 or 5 years ago where there was this trust factor, there was multiple protocols. IP is a protocol now, and these enterprises are being in a tough situation that they need to go to the service providers and create managed services solution. Now, these service providers are coming to vendors like yourselves or Juniper or whoever to say what's the best way to deliver this properly. So that's a big driver because it has an economic effect, so that if you're a shoe company, you can focus on shoes. And it's not more than just offering CPE solutions. If you're offering security, you don't offer a firewall solution, you offer a security package so that you give them the full range and increase the average revenue per user. So number one, it helps the enterprise because they reduce their OpEx and focus on their business initiatives. And then number two, the service provider really can focus on a different revenue stream, because once they own that pipe from a managed services perspective, they own that customer for a long time. It's for them to lose.
Thank you, Ray, and you heard it from the expert there. Thank you.